see that because it's like, oh, you're just saying.
Okay,
Mary
again,
and Jesus
this is a practice in the Catholic Church that you're disagreeing with, and and also you're generalizing the Catholic Church with the TikToker, but
but this is
that is a practice in the Catholic Church that you can disagree with. So then, what is a Christian?
A Christian is someone who believes in Jesus Christ and follows.
Yes.
Okay.
So Catholics are Christian.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
No.
Yes.
If I claim I'm a Christian, that doesn't mean I'm a Christian. If I claim I'm a Catholic, that doesn't mean I'm a Christian either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so you're agreeing with Josiah?
No, if you claim that you just claim you're a Christian, sure you're not a Christian.
But if you claim you're a Catholic and do all this,
you have to seriously have faith and believe it.
Tell me, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm truly saying. If you claim okay, this is good. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The difference is, for a Catholic, you can go to Mass, you can take communion, you can do the adoration, you can confess to a priest, you can be baptized in the church and still not go to heaven. And all those are very much emphasized. And what I'm saying is a lot of people probably in the Catholic Church are doing all those things and are not going to be saved because they don't have Jesus functionally in their lives. They can do the rituals. They can quote the Apostles' Creed. They can quote that. But if their heart is not changed, they're not going to get into heaven. They can perform all
people
the
who
rituals.
Just go through the actions of Catholicism and don't believe and have faith in Jesus Christ are not real Catholics. Like that was an argument that we've already come up before in the past. Like you can go through the actions and not actually have faith and not actually believe in it.
No, but they're believing it. They are. That's what I'm saying. They are believing it, and they still won't go to heaven because they're putting their trust in their actions. That's what I'm saying. You can believe in Jesus. You can quote the Apostles' Creed, which says, I believe that Jesus died, resurrected, and ascended and all that. You can quote all that. You can do the right things. You can say the right things and even believe it. Like, oh yeah, I believe that Jesus died and rose from the dead and whatever. Like, I believe that. That's why I quote it, because I believe it. But what I'm saying is they're putting in through my mind, why I mentioned the TikToker Catholic is because to me, that's just a normal Catholic. That's your average Catholic, because I've talked to others and they're just pretty much the same way. And so that's my average of Catholics. So they're putting their trust in these actions. They're not putting their trust in Jesus. They're saying, oh, I have to do this, and I have to talk to this priest. And so they may have started out with the correct motives, but because of all these ritualistic things they have to do that says, if you're not keeping up with this, you're not a good Catholic, you're not a good Christian, you're abandoning the faith if you're not a part of this building, this literal building, if you're not a part of this Catholic Church with this Pope, with this priest, that's where it gets into idolatry, because they're missing the point. And if you miss the point, then you could be missing the point in heaven as well. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but just I don't think...
But that doesn't mean they're not a Christian.
It doesn't mess with the definition. It messes with them, their institution.
I don't think you're in a position to decide who gets to go in heaven or not, though.
You're right. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm just saying that...
So again, it's just a disagreement with how they're practicing the faith, but they still believe in Jesus Christ, and that's the center of the faith, therefore they're Christian. All right, I'm going to bed, and I'm leaving it on that. Good night.
Okay.
I have a final.
It's only 10:30.
I have a final tomorrow morning at 10, and I still have to fill out a study guide, and I'm very tired.
Okay.
All right.
And now you're angry.
And I'm...
I'm like a fucking
Why are you
not
angry?
Dude. I don't understand. I just don't understand how you're thinking. Like how you like you can say that they're practicing wrong, but that doesn't mean they're not Christian. Because what a Christian is that, like, they're not like your type of Christian, sure.
Well, yeah, because that implies all Christians would be going to heaven, but that doesn't necessarily mean that either.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's where I lie. It's like, okay, then, but
like you can say they're not quote unquote right, but they're still Christian.
Right.
By definition.
That's
all that has been trying to be said, not whether or not they're doing shit right.
All I'm saying is I think people in the Catholic Church and in the Protestant Church
that's chill, but
aren't soundly saved.
Like, no one's gonna argue with you on that. That just wasn't the argument.
Yeah, I feel like no one's gonna win this type of argument. It's just your opinions.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean.
I
No
just
one was
think
arguing on
Josiah
opinion
has
over
a
argument
very hot take
definition.
about it. IMO.
I take about what?
Just like you're one of the
Just
only
let me
persons
watch my Joshua Wiseman video.
that have been like, oh yeah, no, Catholics aren't Christian. Like I've never heard that.
They're
before
not
in my life.
necessarily.
I've never heard that before.
Really?
Catholics, like dictionary definition, or Catholic. Like that.
We can a lot of dictionary definitions and like.
I mean, Catholics are dictionary definition Christian. Like that's just like that. That is their faith is a Christian faith. Like
Not necessarily. That's all I'm saying. Not necessarily.
I just don't understand that take. That just doesn't make sense. All right, I gotta go to bed.
Well,
Good night, guys.
Good night.